What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Motorhead.co. So today we are back on the F550, and as you guys know, in some of the previous videos we've shown you guys the problems that we've been having with the wiring harness. It turns out that the wiring harness is burning up in a lot of spots and it's just not working. So we sent the harness out to one of our subscribers, and he is going to rebuild it for us and send it back to us. He actually should be receiving it today, so hopefully he can turn it around for us in maybe a week or two. But for now, we have a lot of other work that we can actually get done on this truck, like putting the front end together, getting the flares painted, getting them installed. Also on the interior, you come over here, we've got quite a few pieces still left to do. We've got the back panels that have to be painted. We've got our headliner that
we actually redid it in black.
Yeah, he did actually redo it, and it looks pretty good. We already got it dirty, of course, but that'll come off.
Yeah.
So we have to paint these back panels right here, and we are going to run down to Bohannon's and grab 2 black seat belts and see if they have any seats that we can make work. If not, we're going to put the original seat back in there, because
just for now, and just to try it.
For now, because it sucks without a seat, and then that seat's there, it just doesn't look good. So
worst case, we get it done down the road.
Yeah.
Also, we do need, is it that door panel?
That door panel is destroyed, yes. So we're gonna have to replace that one, and this one is fine, so we are going to paint this one. And then these door thresholds, I think we'll still make those out of the metal.
We're gonna have to wait till we get our seats.
Well, I think we can go to even Spangler or the other metal place, and they can shear off a piece exactly the width that we need and exactly the length. Because it's literally, if you look at that piece, it's literally just a flat piece. Look, everything's flat at the bottom.
Yo,
it's just the top that's rounded, and we can round that ourselves.
We could literally weld studs that these clips go onto too.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that'd be super easy to make, actually.
No, it wasn't. I don't want to do studs. What I want to do is do countersunk screws. You know, countersunk screws, and just have them screw down into the metal.
Or that, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice, because that's gonna be a really easy piece to make. We're just gonna have to go to the steel store and get a piece of aluminum this exact thickness, get them to shear it off this exact size, and literally, bam. Once we round off all the edges and cut it out right here a little bit so the other pieces will fit in there, I think it's gonna be a really nice upgrade for the truck.
Oh, yeah.
It being bare aluminum, we'll polish it out real nice. It's going to match the simulators and the front bumper, because we did order a front bumper today, and we got the chrome bumper and a smooth top trim. So we're going to paint the smooth top trim red and leave the bumper chrome and leave the grille chrome. A lot of you guys have been talking about painting the grille and the bumper, but we're not going to do that because
we want the chrome.
We want the chrome because we're gonna have the chrome simulator, so it has to have chrome. We already don't. We have too much black on it. And besides, chrome on red always looks good. Look at a fire truck.
Yeah,
it always looks good.
I honestly don't even like chrome, but seeing that grill, it actually really grew on me.
I'm not a big fan of chrome, but this truck is just natural for it to have it, so we're going to do it. So right now, I think what we were going to do is sand all the parts down and paint them. That way, while we are working on the front end, they are drying. So let's get started on that. Alright, so we got all our parts prepped. We went ahead and cleaned them with Black Sea Grease Remover. Now we're going to go ahead and start laying down the paint. right, now that all our parts are painted, we're gonna let them dry. We put them out in the sun, and we're gonna go ahead and start putting this front end together. Looks good. Check that out. Everything looks good. We still have to figure out, we'll just get the original covers for this, because these are not the original seat belts. So our covers don't work. You can see them right here. These covers, they go on just a metal. This is bare, it doesn't have any plastic on it, so they would have worked if these weren't so thick, but we'll have to get the ones that came from here. The liner's okay. I'm not 100% satisfied, but I guess it is what it is.
All right, let's do the other side.
Yeah. All right, so these are the seat belts that we are installing, and as you can see, they are a little bit different. And what we'll have to do is simply straighten this out, and once I straighten it, it's gonna fit in. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, it is the next day here, and we are back on the interior of this truck. We did get the last few pieces that were getting painted done. We just have a couple more things to install, like the dome light, the two visors. And the two visors, we are going to go back to Bohannon's and get two black ones. That way we don't have to paint our gray ones, because we know paint never sits good on those anyways. We also did get the bumper in today, so let's go unbox that real quick. Oh yeah, I like that.
Dang, that chrome
Look at
looks
that.
nice.
All right, that's the bottom part. Look how beautiful that is. And for that price, better look good, don't it?
I know, right? And this is the part we're gonna color match.
Yeah, we'll paint this red. So the people that wanted us to color match the bumper, you get some.
You know, we did what's it called? A compromise.
Yeah, we compromised and did
50-50.
And since we are more for the chrome, we put more chrome. So
I think the chrome's gonna look super nice with that grill. Oh, I can't wait to see it all put together.
And remember, Mark, you were asking about the flares and stuff. There should be another piece that goes on the bumper. So we're gonna have to go,
I see the.
we'll have to go get the original Yeah, you see those holes?
Yeah.
We'll have to get the original bumper and get those off, and we'll paint those the same color as the flares.
Yeah, we're gonna go
So,
black with the flares.
We're going to get this thing sanded down and sprayed red, and then we're going to spray the wheel, what are those, flares?
Flares, yeah.
Yeah, and the pieces that go on the bumper. Oh, snap.
What's up?
We didn't get a lower valance. But I think we can use the old one.
Yeah, we can just
paint
repaint
it.
it.
Trim paint.
Since we're gonna go ahead and paint the flares.
Dad, look
and
at that
everything.
bumper. What do you think? Thing's a beaut, ain't it?
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
Look
Perfect.
at that mirror. It's a mirror finish.
Yeah, it's gonna look good.
Oh yeah. With that grill, those headlights. Honestly, I wish we had more chrome. And I never say that. I hate chrome, but it
Yeah, I hate chrome. Oh, and also we got an update on the windshield. Either tomorrow or Monday, we'll have a molding from the dealer. So we have to wait to put the windshield in.
yeah,
Did
that's
you?
no big deal.
Did you? Oh yeah, you did. We need to put that last lens in also.
Yeah, those bolts weren't fitting, so I just have to find new ones.
Oh, okay. What else? Oh yeah, we can do the door panels today too.
Yep.
So I guess we'll.
So what do you want to start on? Let's get everything painted.
If we
so
get
it
all this
can dry.
painted, it can be drying while we do this other stuff.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start prepping this all for paint. All right, guys, so we decided we're just gonna go ahead and paint the flares first because they are already done and prepped for paint. So we're gonna paint this and then we'll get on to the valence.
What that you spray on that?
Yeah, lacquer thinner.
Huh?
Lacquer thinner.
What they doing last time?
You know, you spray lacquer thinner on something black, it make it look brand new again.
You got to be kidding.
I'm serious. You ain't never heard that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Look, you just take a black flare, that's faded out, can of lacquer thinner right here, get it at O'Reilly's,
Oh,
spray it on there until it's nice, even coated like that right there, and just let it sit.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. You've been doing body work for 40 years. You don't know that?
I didn't know that.
Next time, try it.
Okay, so it is the next day here, guys, and now that our flares are painted, we're gonna go ahead and paint this thing right here. Unfortunately, there is a car in the booth right now, and it's too cold to bring it out, so we're gonna have to paint it out here. No big deal, it is a small piece. So I need to bulldog it, so I'm gonna go ahead and tack it, and then bulldog it, and then we'll get that paint mixed up. Alright, so I put a pretty thick coat on here, so it's going to be good. So let's go ahead and get this paint prepped, and once it dries, we can start throwing base coat. Alright, so we got our paint right here, but I'm going to mix it first because sometimes the paint likes to settle at the bottom, and if you pour it in, it's going to be... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mix up our paint right here, and as you can see, there's a bunch of different toners in here, so I'm going to mix it up because some of them settle to the bottom. If it's not mixed uniformly, it's going to be a little bit off, so we're going to throw it in here, let it mix up a bit, and then we'll start spraying.
Alright, so that is actually pre-mixed. It's got reducer in it. It's got Ford.
Show y'all a little trick.
We're back on set with Mr. Victor.
Yes, sir. Pops thinks that we're gonna mess it up out in this cold, so we're gonna have to prove him wrong.
It's it cold, man.
It's too cold?
Yeah.
Nah. Gonna turn that pressure up a little bit.
Okay, so this is all painted. It looks very nice. Unfortunately, Pops left before we could show him because he did say we were gonna mess it up due to the cold. Although we did have to turn the heater on, as you can see over there, it did actually help us a lot. Now let's go ahead and go inside. I want to put on those flares and see how they look. It's pretty simple. Put these on. Man, they look so nice. I think we're also going to get some F550 badges that are black. That way it matches all of this. Or maybe even chrome to go with the grill. So we'll see. I guess we're just going to have to look online and see what they have. Let's go ahead and get this other one on. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. Unfortunately, we have to wait for that to dry before we can start putting this bumper on, and we are waiting for that wiring harness. I'm sorry guys for the lack of content. We really don't want to just throw out content if it's not quality, so we don't really have much to do. You know, we're kind of at a dead point with all these builds. Plus, we are actually doing customer jobs and stuff like that, so it does get pretty hectic. We are waiting for the engine harness. A subscriber is actually working on it right now. He's going to rebuild it for us. Once he gets that engine harness shipped back out to us, we can put it back on and hopefully go for the first test drive because the interior is pretty much done. We went ahead and put the door panels on, all the panels, so all we need is that seat, the gear shifter, and the 4x4 shifter. So it's very minimal stuff, and also to hook up that radio. So stay tuned for that, guys. That'll all be in the next episode. Hopefully we can put it all together in the final episode and maybe take this thing down the road. And we actually have something planned for the rear. So y'all gonna have to stay tuned for that. I think you guys are gonna love it. But that is gonna be it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you think of the truck. And if anyone can guess what we're doing on the rear, we'll actually pin the comment. So comment down below what you think we're going to do to it. But go ahead and follow us on Instagram at motorhead.co if you want the inside scoop. And also, don't forget to copy some merch. It's on vtune.com. I'll link it down below if you want to cop something and support us. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.